Hello everyone, how are you doing? Good morning. So Alima was she was on live today with Gistlover and Princess. So they continue with a couple of things they discussed yesterday, and I think Princess friends also joined. So Alima, of course, she's not too strong right now, and I pray that God will intervene if they have to donate for her. She needs medical attention, more of them. But you listening to her story or to her, uh, I don't know. I feel so sad for her. I pray that God will just intervene in everything. Please enjoy the video and let us. Please remember to turn up, give us a thumbs up, and also please comment, share if you can. Thank you. Do take care, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.
Appreciate the fact that you have the courage to come out and speak your truth so that others can learn from it. But there was just a few questions left. But I just got two extra. So the first one is what do you feel about the 1 billion naira, the lawsuits? Because I hear there's a lawsuit, so I want to get your reaction concerning that.
I have no reaction to it. I expected him to do that. He likes lawsuits, so I'm sure that will be one of the many that he has. It's
That
not.
is coming.
It wasn't a big deal.
Okay. Then I got another question, and the question is, in fact, that is what it really got to me. The question I got, saying there was an actress Nora and a musician Kefi. So what is your own? Do you know of that? Do you have any background as to what happened with those two?
I don't know about Nora,
Okay.
but there was a time Johnson told me about Kefi, and he said he told her that we were dating and that she's going to come to me and try to be my friend. So I was
Okay.
already looking out for her when
To
because he
come.
told me that. I mean, I would believe him before I would believe somebody else, because
Yes.
naturally that's what it was going to be anyway, since we were together then. So anything he tells me, I take it as okay. He's being careful. So I said okay, and I was waiting for her, and she did. Invited me for the opening of our restaurant, which I went for.
Did you
And
see me? Did you see me there?
I can't remember. It's a long time in Maryland.
Because if you were there, you would have seen me right there, because she was my very good friend. In fact, I and a few other people went to her hometown to bury her.
Oh,
Okay,
that's so
so
sad.
that's why I said, what is even like, when I saw the question, of course, you can imagine how I would feel. But again, let me clear something first. I don't really know this Apostle Suleiman. You understand? And obviously, I've never met you as well. You understand? So yesterday, you could see that a lot of things you were saying were very, like, I don't know, new to me. I've only read one or two things about him. You understand? But after the video yesterday, I was on the phone with people, saying, didn't you read the story? I don't really know much. You understand? What I just noticed was, every time somebody came up to interview you, it's either you were having issues or the person was having issues. And I was also watching. I was watching like these people, and I wrote it there when they were saying, it'd be like saying,
Let's
so
just let's
so
just
for Kefi's
yeah.
own, why I'm going
Okay,
to ask is because you said yesterday, you said, and I quote, you said he talks about some people, he mentions their name, but you don't take
yeah,
his
he
word for
talks.
it
He's a talker.
because he name drops. You said because he name drops.
He is a talker.
And
He
but you
talks.
yeah, but you said he name drops.
A talker is still the same thing as name dropping.
No, some people talk, they enjoy
No,
talking, but
a talker who
okay.
likes to talk.
So but now what you're saying now is that, I mean, it's as if, like, for Kefi's own, she came to see you. Was there any, like, I don't know, Did you notice anything, like there was anything between them or something? I mean, that's the
They were
question.
not together. They were not together
Okay.
when I saw them. Kefi came to my house. Kefi
Okay.
came to my place with her twins. I don't know if they are friends or sisters. So
Okay.
3 of them came to this house, and he sent me a message to be careful, what I say. And I said, why? He said, because she knows we are dating. I'm like, why are you telling everybody we are dating? You understand? There's
Okay.
no need to add sugar or add any lie or try to do one or me trying to look good. You understand? Trying to paint a picture of naivety, or maybe trying to, you understand, spoil somebody's image. No, that's not it. I mean, there's no need for all this argument in the first place if there was no lies. You understand? I need to
Yeah.
clear my name. So the way they are pushing all the lies out is the same way I'm going to give it back to them. Because there are so many things I know that they don't know. It's
Okay.
not easy to know somebody for 14 years. So I don't
Oh,
understand,
yeah.
why I
Sorry.
need to come and defend the relationship and come and... The manager, BPR, already said it's that we dated. So that's
Okay.
supposed to be their breaking news. Or what else I don't understand. It's covered. When she came, when she felt ill, he told me that she said she needed money. And I said, help her now, she's your friend. You understand? He said,
Okay.
no, because when he started dating, he does not want all those things. I said, help her, she's sick. And then she traveled. We were together when we got the news that she died. And he started crying. That if he had known, he would have helped her.
Helped her. Okay.
If you had known, that's not an excuse. Whether the person is your enemy is not an excuse. Now that she's
Exactly.
dead, did you help her? She's just like one other person that you know in your life now. So when you keep telling people that if you know you would have helped this person, if you know, are you God? She's
Okay.
late now. She can't defend herself.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I hate
Which is
it
why.
when people, if you are wrong, you are wrong. Do not try to try and twist the word and bring people to come and be dramatic online. I'm a straightforward somebody. I'm gonna give it to you how it is. There is no need to lie about anything with Sule. Why would I come and be talking about him here? I mean, if I've had evidences all these years, this is something he sent to me. I don't even know him. People still arguing. He sent it for me to read. I don't know him before. You can see how old this is. This is old. I can't believe I have to do it. This picture, I took it from my own phone. You can see me there standing. You see it. Okay, I don't know how you're going to see it.
I'm
Let's
coming.
just take
Hold
the
on.
time for us
Please
to
hold
do
on.
all this. Let's do it.
Sorry, sorry.
You can see how young he was. He was 41 years old here.
Okay.
Okay? And this is Protea in Ikeja, directly from my camera. This is the same place. You understand? Since they want us. This is what I bought. This is the same shirt he's been going about with.
Is this him? He looks very young here.
He was 41 years old. This was on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I'm just trying to show you, little stuff, because they want me to exhaust my evidences so that they will have whatever to say. If we are going to court, let's go to court, and then you will see what I have. You understand? So that's all I'm waiting for right now. Oh, if you know his old card, you will remember this card. This card was popular. My God. So, my dear, this is from toasting level to get to know me, baby, to Valentine. Okay?
Wow.
You can see what I'm wearing. It's even kinky. This is kinky shit. Okay? If that's what we are going to be talking about, let's talk about it. Let's go to court and talk about our sex life. Okay? All the stars, let's go. I don't know what we are arguing about. Is it that I don't know when I started bleeding? Or I don't know how the blood, came upon? If I had intercourse with somebody and I bleed each time, you don't want me to hold him responsible for that? If there is any doubt in mind, wouldn't he explain to me and say, no, this is not what you think, or I think you're feeling this way, this is how it is? Would you keep quiet? If it's your daughter, would you keep quiet? Am I not supposed to come and if I mean, for me to even agree to do this, it took a lot.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
So
I can
talking
imagine.
now and bringing one lawsuit or no lawsuit, my dear, the lawsuit go plenty, because Stella, he has to send her own letter. Stella has to be there. so that we will know how Stella got, you know, entangled between two of us. He has to send that same summon to Stella, because what he sent to me was bullshit. That's not to me. I don't live in the internet. So I want to assume that if he has forgotten where he used to come and fuck, then he should go back and remember so that he can send it to the house. I don't live on the Instagram, so that thing is not for me. Please,
Okay.
Next question. I'm sorry, Auntie.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to ask you that. Yeah, okay, I was going to ask you.
My blood is not, this is my story.
Who said? Okay, sorry. Can I ask you a question? Are you reacting to something someone said here?
No, I don't care. I don't read these things.
Okay, because I'm also, because I was because when I asked the question and then you explained some things, I wanted to say it seemed like as if another person was involved, and then you now mentioned Stella. So what did you have an argument with this Stella? Because I know you were mentioning yesterday about a particular
my dear, she
money.
used to be my PR. She used to be my PR.
Okay. Your own PR.
On my ass, looking for stories about me. So when she came to write, how will I sit down? She said that I like to look pitiful. Really? Have I Stella? You said you bought hairs from me. That's just happened, and you can see that that's just pure, you know, ridicule. They're just trying to ridicule me there on that platform. And Dr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze, you were following me before. I intentionally removed you from my page as a follower, as a fan. So you saying that me talking is not evidence. Stella talking to you, is that an evidence? Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze, do not be biased. Please respect yourself. This is the third time you are doing this.
Sorry,
this is come here, Daddy Freeze. Let's talk about it. You telling me talking is not evidence. Okay, you want me to bring the video where we are having sex for you, Daddy Freeze, right? Because you are the judge or the lawyer.
Wait,
you just compromise your occupation for no reason.
Halimah, please, can I ask something?
Go ahead.
This is me. No, because you were saying that.
Yes. No. Daddy Freeze needs to hear this, because he said I can't come on his live because there is no evidence for me to back up. That is why I'm bringing, before I begin to tear the kinky stuff out. Okay? I am keeping my secret because it's my secret. Okay? If I need to bring it out, I'll bring it out. So people telling me to come and defend things. Look at how long I've known Stella. When she was Dudu, because the person I was seeing today is not, they're talking rubbish. Look at how young Stella was. Look at how—
Which Stella is this?
Eating my food. Eating my food to come and betray me later. Look at how long. Smoking cigarettes. Stella, go and sit down. You and Kemi, okay, go and sit down. You don't have anything to say. When you don't have anything to say, you start formulating lies in order to just cover your asses. Stella, you are nothing but I've never seen an evil woman like you. You told me he's a dangerous man. Stella, you are a very, very wicked person. Do you realize I have all your recordings? You know that I'm just dragging distance. Each time you hear, oh, Halimah is silent, you people are happy. When I wake up everywhere, you start going everywhere. When I go pay money tire, if not me, you know me, Stella. You say I'll be angry jumping because of you? Stella. Now you people spoiled his name more. If he had one iota of shame, there was none remaining when you guys finished him. I didn't need to say anything.
Okay.
When the love was shocking, this is what I did for him. Somebody saying that is a relationship. Is a relationship to
several questions, and she answered and explained, you understand, but we didn't finish. That is why we decided to finish now. And it's not like I'm confused or anything. When she's explaining some things, I feel like we should sharp us to Suleiman. I don't really know. I don't know the guy. How I know him is when I saw his name on the blog. You understand what I'm saying?
But people, they will not believe you, and you're a Christian, and you don't even know him.
I don't know him. I can't lie. I only saw him on blog.
I know him.
I saw him on blog when they wrote about him.
Okay.
But where I'm going is, The reason you are here is to shed light so that people will not run into this problem. And instead of them to concentrate, they are there making fun.
Please,
Are
just
you
help me add. So there's somebody you add to this live, please.
okay?
Godson dot son 40. Gistlover, please. I don't know. Can you send a request so that we can add you
To Godson's son 40. So I think everybody, Halimah, I think basically I'm learning a lot from what you're saying. And I think a lot of people, instead of making jabs or whatever, it's not easy what you're doing, coming out. You are being courageous about this thing. I cannot imagine the backlash from your friends, from your family, from your colleagues. But why I'm passionate about this is in Nigeria, and I say it, I stand by it. When something happens and involves a man or a woman, Nigerians are quick to condemn the woman and say, oh, why did the woman do? Two people are involved in something. Somebody is coming out to speak her truth. That's why the fact she's saying, I made a mistake. I don't want other people to make this mistake. I want them to learn from my story. I don't want to die in silence. I really don't think it's something we should be joking around about. I don't think so. I think what people should do is, the way I am listening and trying to get points, for them to listen so they can pick. For all you know, there are some people on this slide that Sulaiman is still talking to. For all you know, Eshima Wambe, that Sulaiman is still tricking. What is she? And they won't listen now until they fall prey. My sister, please continue.
Yeah. So where did we stop from? So sorry.
You were talking. You were talking about you talked about your ailments. What's after the ailments? Then I asked you. I said, did he give you money? Did he give you that money in cash? You said no. He didn't give you money. Then you now read some charts.
Yeah, that he doesn't do the transfer, which was in 2018. You understand? So if in 2018 we were talking and chatting that way, which means we were still communicating. He knew about me being sick.
So now you got to the point. Yeah, you got to the point where where they are trying to say, maybe you don't know what happened. Like they are trying to say maybe you didn't really get it. And so that's where you were before the thing went off.
Yeah, it's not.
You showed us receipts of your relationship. You showed us receipts of your relationship, receipts of the messages to say yes, this truly happened. If it didn't happen, I won't be calling him Papi. We won't be having this kind of conversation. And that he never even reached out. And then I was now asking you that when you were bleeding, did he ever give you anything to use on yourself? You now said no, he didn't give you.
No, I can't lie on him. What he didn't do, I will not say he didn't.
So that's where we were. That's around where we were.
No. I did. Well, he didn't. He only gave me drink Maltina or juice. That's all. Because I cook for him here. He tells me what he wants to eat, and I cook. And he comes and eats, so I know the things he eats and drinks. So when a pastor, when a person different one, I know that person when me know. I don't know a pastor. I only know him as a pastor now. Good luck. I never knew him as a pastor. His name. You
found out later.
That's his real name is Papa. People call him Papi. Papa actually is his name. His father gave him that name. So me saying Papi is just me, adding the Papi. Yeah, I call him Papi, my dear. That's the name what they call people like that time. So I did my own mistake, and right now I want to just free my mind. Whatever happens, since no one cares about my health. So, I mean, it's good that I'm here to talk about my story. You understand? I have a lot of people here who want to come in. I don't even know how they want to come in now. I don't know.
They are not the person you mentioned. The person you mentioned, I don't think they saw his request because a lot of requests are coming in.
Can you send a request? I don't want to call her name before they rush and call her now.
Okay.
Can you send your request?
You said Godson. Is that the person's handle?
Yes.
Can you type it? Type the handle. Can you put the handle there?
Because I'm not using. Let me use my own phone to send the message.
Okay.
Yes.
To send the handle.
Better. Yes. That's the handle I just posted with my name.
Okay. Okay. dot son. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, Gistlover, check your draft.
Okay, so can I ask, who is this person to you, or who is this person to him?
No. Let the person come on. When the person comes on, then we'll know. There's no need, because I realize calling the people's name is not something that is advisable, so that it should just be a surprise here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So while we are waiting for the person to join, just continue from where you stopped, where you said, obviously you had this relationship with this man. You didn't know that he
No, I
was a
didn't know.
pastor.
I didn't know.
And
If I know, I don't run now. I know go
and
wait
with
till they chop
you,
me before I run.
he was just your boyfriend. And
Yes.
they are saying he didn't send requests. Can you read it?
Okay, no problem. The person wanted to, maybe another time.
Tell them to help you invite the person.
My dear, I don't tire. I don't tire. Time they go. Mo hurry. Mo just round up this. Mo just round up.
So, have you sent the person a message?
I'm sending it.
Okay. Maybe they've not read it.
They have, because they are actually watching. The person is watching. So
tell the person to resend the request. Tell the
no
person
problem.
to resend the request.
No problem. The person just called me. Then let him go and preach now. That's his work.
Okay.
How are you, my dear?
Hi, Halimah.
Wow.
Hi, Princess. How are you?
I'm fine. Oh, who is this, please?
Well, introduce yourself.
Like, I've literally been crying all through here. I've not been on Instagram for
I'm so
a
sorry.
while, and
I'm so sorry.
I got to hear about all of this yesterday, and I saw the one you did yesterday, and I spoke to Halimah, and I said, it's amazing. None of the people that used to hang out with you are coming to defend you. Like, I do not understand that. What kind of friends are those people?
Hold on, dear Benita. Gistlover said, so when I let her know, why didn't I run? As I won't go, you go drag me back. I won't go. It's not easy. She's one of the people that will actually say something now, because when she called me, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe you want to do this,
Sorry,
So
is
just
her
go
name
ahead, my
Benita?
dear.
Yeah,
Is your
that's
name
Halima.
Benita? Okay.
Yes.
Halima,
Look
you
at the
remember this
picture.
photo you posted?
That's her.
You
That's
remember
her
this?
picture. That's her.
Okay, Princess. Oba, I'm gonna go straight to the point.
Thank you.
With
Okay.
the little that I know about this whole thing. Yeah, Halima and I were besties at the time I just came back from the UK. We were rolling like every day. We would hang out. We would do stuff together. Halima is a good person. If anybody comes here to say anything else about her, I don't know about that. But what I know about this lady is she's a fantastic soul. She's a giver.
Please, you know Johnson with me?
Of course I do. I think that was 2012, 2013, thereabouts. Yeah.
Okay.
May 8th is my birthday.
That's
May
my birthday.
9th. Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. I found the birthday May. Anyway, so May 9, I celebrated my birthday in 2013 at Radisson Blue Hotel in Victoria Island. And Halima and I, we stayed in my friend's hotel back then, the man I was dating back then. And then the next day, she was crying about something.
Okay.
I don't want to expose all that here. And I now told her, Halima, do you know what? I want to go get a tattoo. She now said, let's go. We went to the tattoo parlor, and guess what she was doing? She changed the name of Suleiman here on her finger, her pinky finger, and she changed it to something else. So that was when I knew she was heartbroken. Now, before then, to be honest, she's not capping when she said all she knows is he's into oil and gas. Because all we knew that time was Halima was dating this big man that was into oil and gas.
Wow.
In fact, at a point, we thought it was Dangote. at a point, we thought it was Dangote. We were like, until when I later found out it was Johnson. So, like she rightly said, they used to hang out at Prote Hotel and all that, and her place at Maryland. My pain here is, the reasons I've been crying here is, Halimah is not denying the fact that she did not date this man. She's come out to tell her truth. But my point is, a man that a lady has done abortion for 3 times,
Wow.
a lady that you sleep with on her period, she went through all of this. I knew when Halimah was bleeding. Nobody told me. When we go out, sometimes we have to carry extra tampons, pad, and the rest of it. I went everywhere with Halimah at that time. We went to all her shows. We went everywhere. We would go with tampons, pad, and all of that, right? And sometimes when she's getting up, she'll tell me, babe, check, I don't stain. I'll be like, no, you're good. Go do your presentation. Go do whatever, your award, whatever you want to do, right? Now, my point is, the deed has been done. Nobody's holy. What is his name? Johnson too is human, like Halimah said, that's what he says, that after all, he's human. But my thing is, you're not going to treat somebody's child that you dated for years like this. She is bleeding. She aborted for you 3 times. Maybe in the course of the abortion, something must have tampered with her womb. Maybe that's why she's bleeding profusely. Why didn't you seek medical attention for her? Why did you dump her? Why did you litter her? Where did the love you once had for her or had for her go? Why all of a sudden did she become so demon or whatever to you that you have
to... He's saying, I have blood to shed. I have a lot of blood to shed. Making it look like I am the one who is...
Halimah, stop crying. It will be like, the thing is just so painful, like a human being would treat another person like this. See, even if that person is your worst enemy, right? Even if that person is your worst enemy, okay, you have all the resources, Johnson. You can take her to the best hospital and know what is wrong with her. And when they are treating her, you can just be like, you know what, we can't do this anymore, even if you want to leave her. But at least show concern. Somebody did
Can I quickly ask something? Benita,
yeah,
can I quickly ask?
Yeah, go on.
Now, I just want to be as objective as and this is me, so just take me like, I want to say, you said she aborted 3 times, and this guy didn't even care after she was born. I want to ask you a direct question. Could it be because he was not happy that you aborted the pregnancy? Could that be the reason?
Is that question for me or Halimah?
He was hot.
Is it because, did he tell you, like, you know, you get pregnant, you tell him, did he say, oh, don't abort my baby, then you now went ahead to abort it? Is that what happened?
That's not even the thing. I'm telling you that this one, he knows. He asked for it. Will I be the one to say, let me carry your baby?
No, wait. You got pregnant, he asked you to do the abortion.
No, he said I should keep it. When I told him that I'm seeing my period now, the first time, he was really upset about it and even shedding tears and doing this because he likes to do this, you know. And anybody who does that is somebody who is not truthful. He's not, no, don't even, you know, there's no need for you to look down. So, you know, when he does that, I usually think maybe he's upset or something. I'll not be the one again. You know, oh, if you remember, Benita, when you had your birthday and I called you to say, why did you write my name on your DM telling me thank you? It was Johnson who, remember,
I remember now, he was angry that time.
Yes,
yeah.
He was angry that I was having party for my friends. This lady knows about it.
Yeah.
And I said, do you know Johnson? She doesn't even know which of the Johnson I was talking about because I did not call his name. And I said, my guy just told me now that you wrote my name on your DP, her own DP. How is this man seeing this lady's DP?
I don't know. That thing shook me because
maybe did you give him your number? Did he have your number?
I don't know him. I like I said, that time I live in the UK, I had only just visited. I go and I come back. So what I'm trying to say here is this, yeah. What happened at that time, because Halimah is a celebrity and all that. So I just threw this big party for myself and she was there. Mary Ranta was there. One other actress, I can't remember, a few other actresses were there. They came for the birthday party and I now made a headline and I gave the credit to Halimah. I said, my superstar friend Halimah Abubakar throws a lavish party for me, just to give her the credit. And then this man called her, started fighting. started fighting with her and causing drama. And I remember that scene vividly. This was 2013.
I had to tell her to edit it because I don't know who
Yeah.
on her BB is actually following him. I don't understand. So
now let me say something. Let me say something to the ladies listening and learning if you want to learn. Yeah. A lot of people on here are saying, oh, so you knew he was married, he was this, he was that, he was that. First of all, I repeat, we only knew he was into oil and gas at that time. And then secondly, when in Nigeria has polygamy become a problem? If he's polygamous, Halimah here has as well is Muslim. So if she decides to be somebody's second wife, what's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Go, Benita. Halimah said yesterday that when he asked her out, what he said to her that he's separated. He's not with his wife. That's what she said. Except you are not changing that.
No, Princess, I'm saying that afterwards, when she finally found out that this person is a married man, relationship, at some point it has started getting sweet. You're not going to now say, okay, you want to end something good or something beautiful because I figure out that he's married. Where in the constitution is it a sin for Halimah to be Johnson's second wife? Where? When has polygamy become a sin? So you guys chill with all the why were you dating a married man? Why were you dating a married man? Please, she could have been a second wife.
Benita, can I say something? Don't look at their comments. Are you with me, Benita? If you say you've been on this life or you watched yesterday, you will see the way they are insulting me. So don't look at that. Look, continue your explanation, and if there's anything that needs clarification, they will distract you. Sure, you understand? And I have my reasons for asking, because we asked Halimah a lot of questions yesterday. She answered everything. I asked her the remaining few today. She answered. So when I see a question in whatever you are saying, I also have to ask you. Are you with me? Which is why I asked. That could it be that he was angry, saying that Shebi, now you go come on my baby, so I no go. You understand? But like you said, no matter what, if Apostle Suleiman had told her that I want this baby, and she now said, "Oh, I've removed it, but I'm bleeding," it should not be the reason why he will now abandon her, because they were in a relationship, and she said they were in a 6-year relationship, like proper one. You understand? So I don't think that one. Okay, Gistlover is saying that.
No, Gistlover, don't get me wrong. See, listen, let me rephrase. Gistlover, she did not know at first. He said they were separated. He was into oil and gas. He was separated. It was along the line. Even at the time, she knew that the man was married. I don't know about that. At that time, I had probably gone back to my zone, right? So what I'm just trying to say here is the deed has been done, right? This woman was bleeding profusely. Halimah will sit on her bed, on her chair. She will have to put cloth or whatever. It's simple. How do we take care of you? Abandoning somebody you dated for so long like that is where my pain is coming from. I do not know what must have gone wrong with this girl's internal organs for her to be bleeding like this. Everybody is shouting, okay, it might be fibroid, it might be fibroid. She has gone for all that treatment.
She has gone for she went for scan, she went for a complete MRI for the tummy area. And what did they say? Did they say any reason? Did they see anything?
No, that's for court. All this one. Auntie Princess, let's see the nail. The time is going. This is to one. Yes.
Okay,
let's for, those info are for the court.
For the court, yeah.
Yes. So if there is any more.
Okay. Benita, round up. Yes. I'm listening.
Right. Exactly. Because I really want to round up. So what I'm trying to say is, for someone to come out to tell her story like this, someone that is down already, we shouldn't continue to stone her to death. Yeah.
Stella said, I'm capping. I'm sitting to one side. I'm looking fair. When they took off the lights, I'm now looking black. I don't understand that. This relationship where two people, it takes two to tango.
Exactly.
She didn't do this thing to herself. This man should take responsibility to an extent,
Please
Especially her
pretend to be
health.
dragging this
Her
demonic.
health is where me I'm concerned. Like, it is not fair.
He should go with his money. He should go with his money, please. He should go with his money. There's no need for all that. I mean, it has passed. It has gone beyond all that now, because they are saying it's because of money we are talking about. If he didn't
Who
say I
said
was
that?
trying to blackmail him, you people wouldn't have heard anything about money. Sweetheart, you know where the places have been. Don't worry about me going to churches and all that. I know what I'm doing here. Benita, no cry. Why are you crying? Benita, stop now. I don't do that. You know, Miss Mistake.
See, Benita, me, I'm very emotional. I will not be able to control myself. You said you came to clarify something. I know you are feeling bad for your friend, but the truth is, if anybody is going to take any lesson away from this, if this video is going to help anyone, you have to be as brave as Halimah is. I know this is not easy for her. I can't imagine the backlash. So if you are her friend, I really just want to advise her, you really need to be strong for her, okay? Because if you start crying, she starts crying, I start crying. What
Halima,
does
Halima, do you remember the night I was at your place and you called me and you said to me that he said we should go for Kefi's party, and then we went for Kefi?
truth out there so that a lot of people will not fall victim? Okay, so it means you can't be afraid of God and afraid of man. Okay, you pick one side. Are you with me? The reason you are here talking right now is because God wants you to be here to be able to say your truth. You could be gone. Okay, if you bleed continuously for a month, you and I know you can die from bleeding. So if you've been bleeding, if you've been bleeding for that long, you fell sick, you got up, you fell sick, and you are here today. Okay, don't try and don't even give that thought a space that you kill off. What will he do? Everybody will die once. Everybody will die once. Nobody is going to die 2 times. You are here now. Use the opportunity to make sure that some people don't, because as I'm talking to you, he's chatting with some ladies. Yes, narcissists, they don't change.
Gistlover said, did I introduce any of my friends to him? Yes, I did, but she's not one of the people. I did.
Introduce as what? For him to just be their friends, or for him to have something with them?
No. When he left, after a while, he was trying to introduce, me to another life entirely. You understand? Which is trying to think for us to, if I can allow somebody come in as a third party while we are having sex. And I'm like, I don't understand. And I said, no, I shouldn't worry, because he will tell you, no, don't worry. If you do your eye like this, he'll tell you, no, don't worry. That's how he is.
So did that finally happen? Did that finally happen?
No, now I brought the girl so that he can enjoy himself.
But you were not there.
2 girls. No, I'm not involved.
Okay.
So I did introduce those girls to no, I'm not there for the threesome. If I did there, I would tell you. No, no threesome, Gistlover.
So he didn't meet Benita one-on-one. Like never. You didn't. Okay.
Princess, listen to me for the last time. I said I just knew what my friend was going through, the bleeding and all of that. The Johnson she was dating, but I never met him in person.
Okay.
And then I was with her the day she decided to rewrite on top of the his name the day we went for the tattoo. That's all. And then what I knew about him, he was an oil and gas magnate.
Okay.
I think that's all. People need
I think
I hope people have learned from this. Do a background check thoroughly. Know who is engaged, who is married. If possible, post their pictures so that you will know. God knows I regretted what I did. God knows I have learned from it. If anybody wants to judge me, it's okay.
Excuse me, Halimah.
I have already judged myself.
Excuse me, Halimah, can I say something? I like the fact that you're acknowledging all that has happened. And for me, it's an eye-opener when a man says, oh, I love you so much, I don't mind having sex with you on your period. It's an eye-opener for me right now, because I know a host of men out there that say it. Oh, I don't mind, I'll have period with you. I'll have sex with you on your period, blah, blah, blah. For me now, I'm seeing another angle to that thing. It's an eye-opener for me, because
when my mom heard it too, my mom was shocked. He blocked
Okay.
my mom. You know how he used to call my mom now? He blocked her.
So are you suing him? Are you going to sue him?
I already said I was suing him first before he went to send that letter. Even if he hadn't done all this, I would have sued his ass. I'm still going to sue him. I'm counter suing him.
Gistlover, apart from suing him, right, which is okay, why are we not talking about how Halimah is going to heal properly, therapy, and the rest of it?
I was waiting for you to finish because yesterday that's what we started with.
Yes,
but what Halimah told me yesterday, Halimah said, no, Halimah already confirmed yesterday. She said, first things first, she thanks God the bleeding has stopped. That's first thing.
But I need to go for therapy.
I know. We'll come to that. So, Benita, when you don't finish your own, we'll continue with Halimah. We'll round up.
Go, Auntie Princess. Oba, Halimah, we'll talk later.
Okay. So now, because Halimah, the thing, I didn't want to be interjecting too much, except when I needed to ask, some questions to clarify some things. Have you, now that you have summarized with Benita, can I now, talk at least from, let me say, from a neutral person ground? You understand? Okay, so the first thing is, when I asked you, I said, how are you feeling? Are you better? But you said, thank God you are no longer bleeding. You understand what I'm saying? Now, from the look of things, I can also see that you need a lot of therapy. Definitely. That is definite. You understand? But from what you have said as well, I have picked from one or two things that you are not that kind of person that would want to go out of your way to ask people for help because you don't know maybe the stress or ridicule that will come with it. But like your friend said, I know, but I want to tell you something now, and I want you to write it down. Me, I don't know you before now. I know you on TV, but not one-on-one. So I don't have anything to gain by lying to you. Number one, what is a mistake? You've made a mistake. But you see, the most important part of it is you have realized your mistake. You have owned up to it, but now you are willing to make other people not get into that problem. So I'll tell you this one thing. No one is perfect. Everybody has a side that they don't wish people to know. Everybody has some things that they are not proud of that they've done. So I am going to tell you on that note, Halimah, look at me. You see crying. Me, I can tell you, crying will damage your health. Okay? I have a lot of, if you notice, when somebody said she looks hungry, I was tired because I used medication for sleep. You know why? Let me even go there. No, don't worry. I'm saying the person was right. I was looking somehow because I'm on some medications. Because I've been having challenges with my health. But then when I was advised that,
I don't
Princess,
sleep too. I don't sleep
yes,
too. I have to force myself to sleep.
When they start saying, Princess, stop crying, stop overthinking, I didn't listen. It has a bad repercussion. That's the one thing I would tell you. You understand what I'm saying? You have to first identify the fact that there must be a reason this thing has come to fall, so that maybe God even wants to use you for some people. That's number one. Number two, you need therapy. I'm not talking of just go and talk to someone. I am talking of a very good therapist. So when we finish, I'm going to send you the number of somebody that is extremely good. You understand? Extremely. I'm not talking of Kwekwe. You understand what I'm saying? One of the best in Nigeria. Do you understand me? I will send that to you so that you can contact the person, and then we'll move from there. Now, the other thing I want to say is this. Fine, you have said right now, you have stopped bleeding. But I also, the Bible says, Christian mighty wise me, Bobby Angel yet me, you have to be prepared all the time. Okay? And you said you normally you just live your life. You don't really be person where I'm going to now ask you, you see where you then, and now God hold you. Now you hold your life. You have to look for a way to reconnect with your God one-on-one. I know you go to churches, they will pray, they will fast with you. That is good, because when you are in situations like this, you can't fast or pray for yourself. You need assistance. Sure, you see, but you have to trace yourself back to your God and find him and hold on to him. Because you know what I can tell you? A lot of attack is still going to come spiritually. I didn't tell you this yesterday because I know a lot of people joke too much about things, and me, I'm not like that. When the life was going off and on. First time, second time, up to the like fifth or sixth time. And I was writing, please, I can do it. I was writing it in the comment section. The moment,
let's not give people power. I think it's okay.
wait,
Let's not give
wait, the
people
moment I
power.
even started, the moment I wanted to start, I know what happened to me. That's I was like, just
Stop
now.
writing
So
Iyabojo, because I can see you guys writing Iyabojo. I'm done talking about
don't mind them, don't look at them. Listen to me. So what I'm saying is, face your God. You see, apart from therapy, you need to find yourself back to God. You understand? God will be the judge of everybody, whether old or young. You need a personal relationship with him. Apart from maybe you go out to pray. Okay, that's the advice I'll give you online in front of everybody. But I'll talk to you in your DM. So please, if you have the chance, read your DM. But I want to tell you something. You are strong. You are courageous. What you have done, a lot of people cannot do it. And I'm going to say this. Some people on this life are still in this trap, but they are feeling my own go different. It no go different. If Loto Apostle Sulaiman is the way that all these things that we are seeing, it cannot change. People like that don't change. Don't let anybody be deceiving you. It's only God that knows who is worshiping him, who is truly worshiping him. So, Halimah, thank you so much. God bless you. We'll talk after the live chat, but for the sake of this chat, you have to retrace your steps back to God. You need therapy, serious one, okay? And then you need to be prepared. The road ahead is going to be rough. It's never easy to tell the truth. I don't want to tell you the things I saw when I decided to come out and say the truth. People will attack you. People you have helped, they will turn against you. But it doesn't matter. Just be looking at the person that kept you. That is God Almighty.
Yeah.
Okay? So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you for listening. I hope you're able to pick something and work on it and live a very responsible life and teach your children how to be contented and pray to God and go close to God, because if I was very close to God, I should be able to, the spirit of discernment, they said, but I mean, it wasn't up at that time. Maybe that's why I made a bad judgment call. But I hope you make the right decisions that are better than mine, that I have made. That's all that I have to say. Thank you all. God bless you. Thank you.
No worries. We'll talk after the live. Thank you, everyone.
Gistlover, God bless you for your timeline. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Gistlover. Though you called me out and I just answered to the call out. There was no point of me. And for those thinking maybe I call people's name, if I call people's name, trust me, you people won't be able to sleep in Nigeria. So, no, I had nothing to do with your names. So you going actually did me a favor, because I realized that none of you are worth it. None of you in Nollywood are worth it. Yes. I didn't even call your names. If I call your names, you'll be in trouble. So I leave you all to God.